This video is going to come to a shock to a lot of people. Every time I've spoken on LVNDMARK on this channel, it's earned me a lot of downvotes, a lot of dislikes, and a lot of unsubs and all that kind of stuff. But it's time I just be honest, and it's time I speak my truth. I'm going to hit you guys with the facts, and it has to be done. That's what I do on this channel. That's what I've always done. So let's get into it. So as you see here, the biggest times I have had unsubscribes on my channel is when I've spoken my opinion on LVNDMARK, and I've always done it. I've continued to do it, and I will keep doing it because I'm always the type of person to speak the truth no matter what it costs me, because this is not my job. I have a real job and YouTube doesn't pay my bills. You may remember me from such bangers as LVNDMARK is the most unbearable Tarkov streamer. LVNDMARK gets trolled, cries, mocks premium account costs, and hides on PvE. And the entire Chad content is dead series. Episode 1, 2, and 3. Those are my videos. Those videos have cost me a lot of subs, a lot of downvotes, a lot of dislikes, but I continue to post them because they're my opinion. I am also someone who's admitted to being a part of the cheating community in my past. I have made admissions that I was once a rage cheater. I once trolled Escape from Tarkov streamers and cheated in Escape from Tarkov to make troll content.
Cheating.
That is my story. If you don't know my story, if you want to watch my channel and you want to see that video, here it is here. Go check it out. I am definitely someone who knows very well about playing this game legit and also knows the deep dark side of cheating in Escape from Tarkov, and I have spent a very long time exposing the truth and exposing cheating. I've continued to do it over a very long period of time, and I will continue to do it. In this video, I'm going to give you my opinion on LVNDMARK, coming from someone who's done the right thing and the wrong thing. If you've been directed to this video, it's because you're someone who's asked me, just like the many other people who have asked me, why don't you speak on LVNDMARK cheating? And in this video, I will explain why and my complete opinion on the subject.
What did I do? Ay. What did I do, dude?
Sus.
Yeah, it's sus. Ay. What is even my password? I don't know what I did. I'm gonna try to log in again. I doubt it'll do anything.
Okay, so my opinion on the bans for LVNDMARK. So, with 13,000 hours in the game, he has been banned 2 times that I can find proof of. There's people that are claiming it's 3 times or 4 times. I can only find proof of 2. For people to actually understand a ban and an unban by BSG or BattleEye, there's so many things that go into a ban and an unban. There are streamers that have been false banned 2 or 3 times and have been unbanned, and there's video proof on my channel of streamers who have been banned and unbanned by BattleEye multiple times over and over and been unbanned solely because of some kind of app or program they have on their computer that seems to be running at the same time as Tarkov, and it triggers some kind of false ban, and those streamers have been unbanned, and it happens a lot.
But yeah, the honest truth about why I got banned, still unknown, completely unknown. They thoroughly reviewed both accounts, they investigated, and they determined whatever happened was a misconfiguration, and I wasn't cheating, which is the truth. And they were able to unban both of the accounts, so that's good. All the doubters and the haters saying, oh, this guy is 100% cheating. People that are like missing the context, right? And I don't really blame people because from my experience, like anytime I see anyone get banned, I 100% assume, okay, they're banned for cheating. I don't believe false bans happen. But after what happened, and like, of course, sometimes things go on or, like false bans have happened. That's a fact. And in my case, that's what happened. But like for 99% of players, if I see someone get banned, I'm like, okay, they're banned for cheating. That's awesome. Fuck them. No more cheaters in the game, especially if you see someone get banned twice. But I will say the systems aren't perfect and there are very rare anomalies. And that's what happened in my case. And they were able to investigate everything and we're back.
There even was an entire ban wave for people that just had a certain type of motherboard. It actually happened. These things happen. Believe it or not, these things happen.
During the 12-12 wipe in 2021,
the Escape from Tarkov game wiped everyone's account and launched a big patch. During that update, they added additional anti-cheat measures. One of those measures added the serial numbers of motherboards to the list of hardware bans. This is a good thing, but unfortunately, a handful of motherboards did not report unique serial numbers. Anyone with this motherboard got a ban. I established a contact with the BSG employee, and long story short, we got thousands of accounts unbanned. People heard about this, and ever since, I get people trying to contact me to help them get unbanned. Unbeknownst to me at the time, I had a hacker as the team lead running intel on the whole thing. Before we get too much into this, let's just first talk about how cheats work.
This man would later release a video flat out cheating and escape from Tarkov, but yet he was the person responsible with unbanning thousands of accounts through a BSG developer. But yet here he is in this video mugging off a friend who was in charge of the unbans who once cheated. But just weeks later, he would also cheat himself. But that's another story for a completely different video. You see, false bans happen all the time. They've been turned over 1,000 times, and they're just, it's not really something you can really take into account in my mind for someone who has 13,000 hours. After all, we are talking about the same company that banned Bikisi as a troll.
I have to figure it out. I don't understand.
What did I do? Ay. What did I do, dude?
Sus.
Yeah, it's sus. Ay. What is even my password? I don't know what I did.
And now we'll move on to the factory clip, the one that everyone loves to harp on, the one that everyone says is next to impossible, and even Call Us Shame chimed in on this one, okay? I don't even watch Landmark. Everyone knows my opinion on Landmark. I find the guy completely unbearable, but I've seen this guy die to being flashed many, many times. You're talking a person who has streamed this game for years and years and years. I've seen him die to this many times, okay? And then someone manages to clip the one time he survives and manages to achieve something once in a while that's perfectly achievable with a 13,000 hour player, and that is the one clip that people go and take and run to Reddit with and say that he's cheating and post videos all over YouTube and say it's proof he's cheating. In my opinion, he's looking at his health. It's the only bit of information he has to look at. He looks at his chat constantly. People are saying he's looking at a third monitor. In my mind, you are going to constantly look at chat while you're streaming. I do this. Whenever something exciting is happening on my stream, I turn my head and I look at chat, okay? It's something you do when you're streaming. You won't notice it until you're streaming, but whenever something exciting is happening, you look straight at chat. You look at everyone's reaction. You enjoy the moment just as much as they do, and you like to take it in. It's something you do, and something I've noticed is a ton of my streamer reports for cheating are simply a streamer just looking to their left or right while they're playing. And for some reason within the player base right now, if a streamer looks to the left or right, that instantly means 100% without a doubt they are cheating. You need more than that. You need more than that. You can't just assume someone is taking their eyes off their screen at any particular moment and that is 100% without a doubt that means they're cheating. It's not reality. It is not reality. I'll tell you something right now. The amount of times people have reported streamers in my cheater report section in my Discord, and I've actually gone and watched these streamers, not one of them have turned out to be a cheater. And I've watched relentless amount of streams, hours and hours of VOD reviews, and none of them have ended up being cheaters. People just assume that is the case. If you think for a second a streamer taking his eyes off his screen and looking at chat or another screen while they're playing is instantly enough evidence to say that they are cheating without a doubt, you are wrong. You need more than that. Please understand that. That is not reality. That is not reality. Wireframe hacking situation. 2D radar wireframe situation. I have been a cheater myself. I have never heard of this. Neither has anybody I know heard of this. If any soul on the planet can show me them downloading this program, using this program, installing this program, running this program, and then starting Escape from Tarkov and show this cheat working to me, I will pay them. I will pay them $300. I put that on my entire channel. If any person, human soul, comes to me and shows me the entire process, setup and all, and this cheat running from download all the way to the process of using this cheat for me to live stream, I will pay you money. Please, I promise you, I swear on my channel, if anybody comes to me and shows me the process of this cheat running and shows me what it does on a live stream, the entire process, I will pay you $300. I bet my channel on it. No one will be able to come to me and show me this wireframe cheat that supposedly exists. No one will be able to download this cheat and show me it running in Tarkov. If you do, I will pay you. I will pay you $300. PayPal, whatever, Venmo, I will pay you. I have never heard of this cheat. If some guy on Reddit comes out of nowhere and just says that this is what he's using and this is why, and it just shows a little square and says that's reality, where is this guy? Where is this guy? Why is he not still speaking up? Why is he not still posting about this? I will pay you. Anyone who can get this running, I will pay you. I myself have undertaken countless hours of VOD reviews, okay? Countless hours. The many cheaters that have actually put a headcam on or done anything to prove that they are not cheating always expose themselves. Always, without a doubt, every single time, 100%. Just like Suddenly Toast on my channel, put a headcam on, completely exposed himself. He had 150 ping the entire time, dead servers, was killing scavs the entire time, bragging about getting 28 kill scav raids. Landmark put a headcam on and was wiping lobbies, playing the exact same. Guys, I am not a Landmark simp, okay? Please understand, I am someone who cannot stand the dude, but the bloke can put a headcam on and play the exact same way. He goes to LAN events and wins tournaments. First place. His team destroys. He was second highest on the ladder for kills. The guy can play. Please explain why a person with that skill level would need to use cheats. He has won countless other LAN events. Please guys, you need to understand, someone who can compete live at LAN events and with a headcam and consistently play the exact same way, even under the microscope, you need to understand that it's not assisted gameplay. The reason someone uses cheats is to assist themselves perform in a way that they couldn't usually. This guy performs in that way at all times. It's not reality.
Down dead. He got me. Down dead. He got me. He had right swing on me. He's in the hole.
There's another one though. I heard a bush. Because remember, we heard an MDR in Lexos. This guy doesn't have an MDR. He's got an AUG.
Wait a minute. Am I reading 13,000 hours? He is a gamer, dude. He has 13,000 hours.
Oh, jeez. AVT guy?
Yeah.
As you see, 13,500 hours. That is an insane amount of gameplay, guys. That is insane. That is a lot of gameplay. Now, just imagine this for a second, okay? You make $25,000 a month. You're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, possibly close to $1 million a year. Now, please explain under what circumstance you would risk it all by just having a radar or ESP open on another monitor when you are already a 13,000 hour player who plays at LAN events and wins, who is one of the most skilled players in the world. Why would you risk all of that just for simply having a little bit of extra information when you are already a 13,000 hour player who is highly skilled, who in most circumstances could win fights? Like it really doesn't make sense, guys. Like, just please see reality with this. You know my outlook on the dude. I don't, he's not my favorite streamer to watch, but the reality is that it doesn't make sense that this guy guy would be cheating or have radar or ESP open on another monitor when he's a 13,000 hour player who's very capable of winning LAN events against multiple other very high skilled players. He beat Willers in a LAN event. Like, come on, like, please see reality. Who would throw all of this down the drain just for some ESP, just for a little bit of extra knowledge? It's just, it's not reality in my mind. It doesn't make sense. Just imagine risking, close to $1 million a year just to get a little bit of extra info when you're already a really good player. It's no. Cheaters like to say that they, play 10 wipes without being banned, but the reality is when I was involved in the cheating community, the most hours I've ever seen a person prove that they cheated for was 3,000 hours, okay? 3,000 hours of cheating, and I know what cheat that guy was using. It's been detected since, okay? So if you use a cheat once, you could have used it 6 months ago and you get banned. There's no way that this guy has managed to use a cheat and managed to juggle cheats for 13,000 hours and managed to somehow miraculously dodge a ban, an actual ban. If they detect a cheat, you are banned, okay? Now, cheat overlay methods get detected all the time. Cheat features get detected all the time. Even if this guy is just using walls or ESP or radar, they get detected all the time. There is I could name 2 cheats on my hand that have been undetected for the entire life of Tarkov. And even then, the people that have used these cheats still get banned because of inhuman stats. And the reality is this guy is performing the same way with a head cam at LAN events, performing in the exact same way. It's not reality. I don't get me wrong, I don't watch the dude, I don't like to watch the dude, I'm not a fan of his, but it's just mind-blowing to me that people will take into account his reaction to the Wiggle video, okay? Let me explain something to you. If you are the first Tarkov streamer to react to someone downloading and using cheats, you have to be extremely cautious of how you react to this info.
What do you mean he snaps?
I approach carefully.
How do I...
Sometimes I'd run into...
He's staring at you the whole fucking time, first of all.
Sometimes I'd run into
Where
the
is
cheater on
there
the way to another
a
cheater.
snap?
He snaps to me as I get close.
He's peeking. I mean, I'm not saying. I'm just saying, he's peeking out from top of door or crack house, and you're sprinting, out in the fucking open where everyone crosses
to another
through.
Cheater. He snaps to me as I get close. He closes the door, and the wiggle. It surprises me every time. And once I develop the strategy,
I don't. Is that convincing to you? Why is that super convincing? Why? Does he even?
He closes the door, and the wiggle. It surprises me every time. PC. And once I develop the strategy and start investigating more people in every single.
Do you wiggle? I mean, I don't know. I feel like sometimes spam leans. I mean. I don't know.
Raid.
I don't, but to me, I don't know if that's super convincing. I don't think it's odd that he wiggles, but could you say with absolute certainty or beyond a reasonable doubt that this guy is cheating from this clip? I don't think so.
Please understand that when someone is streaming this game for a living, their job is to be the most likable and the most agreeable. Look at what happened with Pestilli when there was a game update that everyone disliked, and he simply just read out the update and what it was and what was happening, and he didn't make any kind of notion that he disagreed with it. Look what happened and look what he had to do hours later because he didn't act in a certain way to the player base.
Post that, come home, and this is the first time I've opened up YouTube because I've just been having fun, good time out, and the comments of people. And so then I posted this comment to make it very clear to you guys, wow guys, there's so much hatred for me here when literally everything I knew at this point was what's on the screen. It didn't say nearly half of the info that we know now. Unfortunately, they failed to release all the info in the patch notes. We had to wait until the website was updated till we knew how bullshit it really was, which is 6 hours after I had these patch notes. I was live on stream briefly after it all went public and spoke about it, but as I'm away, I haven't had time to film any video or even read the comments until now. BSG have made a huge mistake here. I don't agree with what they've done, and if I knew everything at the time of filming this video, I would have said exactly that.
There's a fine example for you guys, okay? He did a video update of the patch, just literally read out the patch details. Within 2 hours, the entire player base lost their mind. Everyone was going crazy about the Unheard edition. He runs home to his hotel to post a video saying, hey, well, guys, this is terrible. This is so bad. I can't believe this happened. This is these guys' jobs, okay? Could you imagine being the first streamer to react to someone downloading and using cheats? Of course you're going to be skeptical. You're not going to step in the mud. You're going to be extremely biased. You're going to sit back. You're going to be skeptical. You do not want to be the first person to promote cheating if that's what's going to happen, or to be the first guy to say, oh, this video is great. This guy did a great job, but then the entire player base and everyone disagrees with it. You don't want to be the only person standing by that video. You just want to remain extremely neutral. Your job is to remain likable. That is how you make your living in streaming. Now me, I can make a video saying Landmark is the most unbearable streamer in Tarkov and get 600 dislikes and get completely bombarded in the comments. But my channel is about posting my opinion. This is not my job, okay? This doesn't pay my rent. I do this as a hobby. These guys, this is their job. If they do something that the entire player base and everyone disagrees with, they all of a suddenly might not be able to pay their rent in 2-3 weeks time. They have to remain likable. That's their goal, okay? I understand this move. Whereas me, I can just say, oh yeah, by the way guys, I used to cheat. Or, oh yeah, by the way guys, I don't like Landmark. I can do that. These guys have to remain a likable person. And kudos to them. I mean, look at Landmark. He is the most watched streamer in Tarkov, and it's for a reason. It's because they remain neutral. It's because they don't call people out. It's because they don't say their opinions. It's because they do everything in their power to remain likable, and it gets them there. And that's great. I'm not judging them for that. All the power to them, and they're doing well doing it, and that's fine. But for people to then judge them and say, oh, he didn't react to the Wiggle video, that means he's cheating. No, bro, his job is streaming. He is going to remain neutral in just about everything because this is his job. He's not going to put his neck out for anything. He's not going to be the first guy to call someone out. He's going to wait till the entire scene does it first and then agree, because if he doesn't, then he might get disliked if he doesn't. That's what these guys do. They sit around, they stare around the scene, they test the waters and then see what the whole scene's doing and then agree. Whereas someone like me, I'll just say my opinion. It's not going to affect whether I pay my rent or not. This is not my job. You know, it's just, it's crazy to me that people assume that the way someone reacts that means they're cheat. No, this is their job. People are going to watch this and claim I'm a simp, but you know what? I'm the only person who loses out from even mentioning this dude. Every time I've mentioned this dude, I've lost subs, I've lost viewership, I've lost everything. And you know what? The reality is I don't like the dude, I don't watch the dude, but in my opinion, the bloke has 13,000 hours, going on 14,000. If all the stuff I touched on in this video is the only evidence that has arisen in 14,000 hours of gameplay, like surely guys, come on, surely some more stuff would have came up in that time if he was doing the wrong thing. Surely, you know, people can call me a simp, but the reality is I'm not. I'm not. I've proven it on my channel. I'm just being honest. I'm just saying my opinion. And the whole player base can say I'm wrong, they can say I'm right, but I don't care. This is my opinion. Take it or leave it. And if you've been linked to this video, thank you for making it to the end. If you've asked me or told me this guy is cheating and I've linked you to this video, this is my opinion. And it always has been. It always will be. It's just, it is what it is. And, he's the most viewed streamer in Tarkov. And I'll tell you something right now. If the guy was doing the wrong thing, there'd be a lot more evidence than what gets presented. That's just reality. And maybe all these people that are saying he's cheating, in my opinion, I think you need to let go. There's no way someone could stream for this amount of time and you only have this tiny little handful of, errors or mistakes in that time. There's just no way. It's not. There'd be so many more, with this many eyes on him, there would be so many more situations where, things happen, or it's just, yeah. Thanks for watching the video. If you made it to the end, congratulations. That's the landmark video. People have been asking me about this for a really long time, and there it is. Thanks for watching.